What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to helping you grow your app downloads. And more importantly, and the main reason you're joining us here is to increase your revenues, in particular, your AdMob eCPM. And joining me in part two, if you missed part one, go check it out. It is specifically how to increase your AdMob eCPM for that launch phase. You're just getting going. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to find product market fit. If you're a game, you're trying to figure out, hey, what are the retention metrics that you should be going into? Maybe it's level design, all these parameters. But now that you figured it out, you're in this growth phase. Now you're like, hey, I'm ready to scale. I'm getting revenues. I'm getting good daily active users. Now, Sid, tell me how to scale. So Sid is joining us again from AppBroda, where he's going to really break down how to increase your eCPM for growth phase apps. Sid, welcome back, my friend.
Hey Steve, thank you for having me again, man. Great to be here. Great to have this conversation. I think this is going to be a really interesting conversation because you keep on telling me, Sid, I don't talk about mediation. I think this is the phase where everybody wants to do mediation and should do mediation.
Sid, one of the biggest takeaways for me in that previous video is you're like, don't do mediation in that launch phase. But I guess now is when we should start incorporating mediation here.
Correct. And what I'm going to give you is a step-by-step process of how you should go about doing it. Right. Now, again, the first strategy I always recommend is competitor ads. Now, this might seem a little counterintuitive, right? You would say, why competitor ads, man? That's going to really drain my app of all the downloads of all the users, right? But not necessarily. We've seen a lot of apps where enabling your competitor ads actually increases your eCPM, and it does not have much impact on your retention. So again, something you should definitely give a try. Do an A/B test, run it on a small audience, try it out, because competitors are the highest eCPM demand that you're ever going to get, because they are trying to get your users. So if you're able to still retain your users and give away a little bit to ensure your retention is not impacted too much, but you're still making high eCPM.
Hey, Sid, how do you enable competitor ads? Is that a setting within AdMob? Like, how do you know to enable competitor ads? I don't know how to do that.
Sure. So it's not about enabling. It's actually the other way around. A lot of
Mm.
developers we work with, what they do is right in the launch phase, they actually disable all the competitor ads. Now, in the initial phase of your life, you want to ensure that you're not being targeted by your competitors. They're not taking away your revenue. So usually, what happens is in your blocking controls, you'll remove all the domains and the categories that might
Got it.
might be considered as competitors. But again, you've removed them. You've figured out your app. Again, like I said, launch is all about retention, right? Building a relationship with the user. So if you've built that, try it out. Try it out on a 10% of your audience and see if it's not impacting too much of your retention and it's increasing your ECPM massively. Maybe you want to open it up a little bit and see how it goes. If it works, definitely something that you should try out. Now let's go to strategy number two. Show it. Now this is also a question I get asked multiple times, and it's important to understand what show rate is about. What can you do about it? So let's get into it. Now, show rate simply means AdMob has an ad for you. He's returned it to you, but you did not show it for some reason, right? There are two primary reasons why that happens. First, the user did not reach the screen where the ad was supposed to be displayed. Let me take an example. Now, let's say you have an interstitial in your game, which appears at the level one end, but you've designed your game in a way that your win rate is 50%. Now, when your win rate is 50%, automatically your show rate would become 50%. Why? Because the user is never landing, because the user is landing only 50% times at the win screen. The other reason is you're asking AdMob for an ad even when there is no ad slot available. So, to give you an example, if again, if you have an interstitial, you've shown the interstitial, but you've done a refresh call. Now, what happens is, I showed it. This is a very common strategy again that I've seen within developers, that they keep on calling ads. They have always a backup of ad available to reduce the latency of the ad call. But sometimes you end up compromising your show rate, and the show rate goes down. Now, it might seem obvious that this is a good strategy, but think of it from a very logical sense. Here's an advertiser who's trying to bid for your inventory. He's won it. Now, he's won it, but there is, let's say, if your show rate is 35%, there is only a 35% chance that he's actually going to show that ad on your app. that sort of is a bad deal for the advertiser, right? So essentially what happens is automatically those advertisers stop bidding for your inventory because the win rate after show rate after the win rate is also low. So another very very interesting thing to focus on, figure out how to get your show rate up. Again, there is no clear number as to what is the good number or a bad number. Obviously, show rate never goes to 100%. But a good number to keep in mind is always bring it above 60%. There are obviously multiple strategies to focus on, but the main thing you should sort of optimize on is your caching. Understand how you're caching, understand where you're showing ads, understanding the refresh, and make sure your show rate goes above 60%. This by itself will have a very, very long impact in your app cycle and your eCPMs. So please get this sorted in your growth phase. Now, strategy number three, mediation. Now, mediation is also two kinds. You have waterfall and you have bidding. Now, bidding is something that Google has recently introduced in their ecosystem, right? And among the two, a lot of developers who have been in the ecosystem with Google for a very long time have always experienced mediation or the waterfall strategy as the primary strategy. Now, again, in the growth phase, I actually recommend you to not go into mediation in terms of waterfall, but rather focus on bidding. There are two primary reasons for it. First, because in the growth phase, the latency of ad is extremely important, right? If you actually choose bidding over a waterfall, bidding has an extremely low latency for a simple reason. Bidding means for your ad request, AdMob is asking 10 partners at the same time that who's got the best ad available, what's the best price that you guys can give me, and whoever gives the best price actually comes back and gives me the ad. On the other hand, when you do a waterfall, it actually keeps on asking one after the other, and that increases the latency. So depending on who's winning in the cycle, your latency would go up. So very very important aspect, choose bidding over mediation. Now another thing is obviously the number of partners that are limited in mediation in bidding, but I think an obvious choice would always go after fan. The second partner after AdMob is fan, largest amount of inventory available in terms of ad demand, good eCPMs, globally available, great player. Again, a lot of other partners that are available are Smarto, Ad Colony, AppLovin. But again, only focus on partners who can do bidding. Don't look at mediation at this point in time because latency is going to be affected and that is going to have a drop in eCPM.
So you
Yeah.
said don't focus on bidding over mediation. That mediation
Yes.
is that waterfall or is it just
Yes.
look, I know nothing about
Mediation
this. I'm
works.
stupid about it.
Sure, sure. No,
So
no. So I think
it's the
you're
same
completely
thing.
right. So
Does that
mediation
mean
So mediation actually can be set in two ways. One is to create a waterfall. A waterfall is
okay?
a simply step-by-step process that first hit AdMob at a certain eCPM. If that's not working out, hit Facebook at another eCPM. Then if
Yep.
that's not working out, go to AppLovin and hit another eCPM. That's the oldest way that mediation has been set up. But Google on AdMob itself has launched a bidding as a setup that allows you to actually compete at the same time.
Okay.
It is far superior as opposed to mediation, especially in the growth phase.
So Sid, if I can interrupt, so if I can break this down, you're saying the waterfall method where you're trying to call different and be like, do you have this high eCPM? No, go to this mediation or this network. Do you have this high eCPM? No, that causes latency, which may hurt you. But go after bidding, so don't go after waterfall. If I can summarize what you just said.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
got it.
Completely
All
right,
right,
man. Completely right.
all right. Now let's go to the last step.
The last step, and this again is important, you don't have to always do it, but this is recommended if you're still not getting enough out of mediation, is actually doing multiple calls. So now
Mm,
again, you've set up the bidding ecosystem, great. Now Google has launched this new flow strategy that allows you to set high, mid, and all prices. So if you've set the bidding ecosystem in place, try and figure out a high bid, a mid bid, and a low bid. Just set these up and test it out and see if it's going to add value to it. If it's not, don't worry about it. Mediation should be more than enough to get it. But if you're looking for that little extra jump, may or may not work out, but do test this out. If not, there is always something that I've stored in for you for the maturity phase. We can talk more about multiple calls during the maturity phase.
ooh, I love that little tease. All right. Anything else you want to talk about in the growth phase that I might have missed?
No, man. I think, again, I'm recapping competitor ads, give it a shot. Show
That's
rate,
interesting.
definitely get it above 60%. And mediation, bidding only. That's it. Three simple, straightforward strategies, step by step, to make sure your ECPM increases.
All right. In part three, for you big guys out there, you found this, you're mature. Now you're just trying to go bigger, 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 get hungry on that. So join us for part three, where we're going to talk about ECPMs for your mature apps. All right. Till next time, I'll see you on the next video.